Hello, can you hear me? Oh, hey. Stop, Hank. Can you guys hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? I need to be heard. Can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear myself. Let me try this again. What the heck? Now we got another. Oh. Well, that would be a problem. Guess what, Mr. Hart?
They called.
The wire's broken half.
Which wire is this?
My headphones.
That looks like a chew.
Uh-huh.
So you're just going to have to go without
headphones.
headphones.
I guess I won't be able to hear you guys. Oh, I can't hear you anyhow.
You can't hear yourself.
I know. I can't hear myself now.
Well, take them off. You can hear yourself.
Oh, yeah. I guess I can. Well, we'll have to see if he can fix these. I doubt it. I don't know what you did that. All right.
Tell you what you
well, they're laying right there, so when you want to look at them, let me go back. I got to scroll back here and see who's here. Pollyanna, Mazikeen, you want a reading? Pollyanna? Marie, you want a reading? I know what feedback is. That's my phone. I got Marie here. What's a general? TJ. TJ. I got your question, TJ. And Brandon. Financial outlook. And Sarah coming in for 38 months. Thank you so much, Sarah. And Brenda, you want a message from Mom and Dad? Let's see, who else do we have here? You heard Tank as well. Margaret. Okay, Margaret, your question is yes or no. I'll use the runes for that. All right. This is a little weird, not having my headphones. How's everybody doing out there? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. It is cold, windy, and snowy here. Yes, indeed, we do have snow. Maybe a half inch. There you are, Chloe. Do you have a question, Chloe? Yeah, this weather's crazy. Chloe, do you have a question? Hey, Irish Jessie. Oh, I feel a breeze. Trinity. It's okay, Irish Jessie. You have a question, Irish Jessie? Got that. Chloe, do you have a question? Jessie, do you have Irish Jessie, do you have a question? Just one question, Chloe. Just one question. Do you have a question, Jessie, about your health or about health? In general? And not specific questions, because you know I'm not a doctor and I'm going to tell you, you need to see the doctor. Chloe, just one question. Irish Jessie, you have a question surrounding your health. Oh, what is your question? What is your question, Chloe? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. I got you, Jessie. That'll be with runes. I'll do yours with runes. That's yes or no question. Will the results be good? That's a yes or no. I get better results with the runes on the yes or no questions. Okay, Chloe. I'm not sure what your question is. Oh, your question was, can you only I don't understand your question, Chloe. Mazakine, are you here? I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, will you be able to move? Gotcha. I'll be answering your question with runes as well. All right, Mazakine, you're first. You want a general reading? Yeah, I see it now. Remember, we are in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. We are less than a week away now. All right, this is for Mazakine. You just wanted a general reading. Make sure I got them right, because I haven't turned any of them in reverse yet. I know, TJ. Same over here, and I'm in Wyoming. So you're not too far away from me, TJ. And we're gonna be in the teens tonight. and all this snow. Oh, I know who you are now, TJ. Never mind. I know who you are now. All right, this is for Mazikeen. Don't mind me. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Moon card, and the King of Pentacles. And everything is surrounding, look, everything is surrounding the King of Pentacles, and the swords are all within the moon. Are you focusing on somebody that is committed to you that you might not be letting other people know? Is there something about a commitment you have that you're focused on, but you're not letting others know about it? What I'm seeing here is you have something hidden in darkness, and I feel like it is some sort of a commitment. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be a job commitment, or it could be related to any aspect of your life, but whatever it is, it's something that you are deeply committed to, deeply care about, and you're focused on it, but you're not letting other people know about it. You're keeping it hidden from others. So what this is telling me is you have a commitment that you're focused on in some aspect of your life, whether it's your job, your health, your home, your finances, and whatever it is, you're keeping it hidden from others. You don't want others to know about it. Oh, Brenda, that's awesome. So I hope that helps you, Mazikeen. You have something, it can also be a reflection on wisdom that you're not sharing with others as well. You do have a secret? Yeah. It's showing right here. I don't know what it is, but it's showing right here. You're committed to keeping it quiet. Pollyanna, you're up next. You're very welcome, Mazikeen. You're very welcome. All right, Pollyanna. Pollyanna. Where are you at, Pollyanna? What do you need to know right now? And you can't be next, but you can be on the list. I can put you onto the list. You'll have to wait until it's your turn. Pufferfish, Leo. Do you have a question? Pollyanna, where are you at? This is for you. We have the Emperor. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, put your question in chat. And you have the Devil card. Do you want a general reading, Pufferfish? Hi, Crazy Polaroid. Okay. Hey, Metal Clips. You sure can. Make sure you drop your shop link, Metal Clips, please, and thank you. Crazy Polaroid. Your question, Crazy Polaroid, your question is yes or no, so I'll be answering that with runes. And Metal Clips, you want a message from your mom. All right, Pollyanna, where are you at, Pollyanna? I lost Pollyanna. Where'd you go? I hope you're out there listening, Pollyanna. Ooh. So what do we have here? Let me see. So Pollyanna, what I'm seeing here, I don't know where you went. You're focusing on breaking chains. I feel like you feel like you're tied down. You feel tied down and you're looking to your higher power for help. You're focused on breaking some chains that's holding you back from something. Where are you at, Pollyanna? We lost Pollyanna and I'm doing her reading. So I feel like you're focused on communicating with your higher power, God source, on how to break the chains that you feel like are holding you back. Jeebus, do you have a question or you just want a general reading? Lovely. I can do a reading, Jeebus. I just need to know if you have a question. Pollyanna, where'd you go? We lost Pollyanna. Okay, Jeebus, I got you. All right. Well, Pollyanna, I don't know where you went, but I feel like you're focused on communicating with the higher power, God source that you communicate with, about breaking some chains that are holding you back. I think that's what you're putting your focus in right now. I don't know where you went, Pollyanna. I hope that helps. Marie, are you here, Marie? Mushroom Marie. Okay, I got you. We lost Pollyanna. All right, this is for Marie. You're next to the last. I don't have them numbered, Jeebus. You're next to the last. There's 12 ahead of you, counting the one I'm doing. All right. This is for Marie. This is a general. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. So this looks like, yeah, I do have your question, Trinity. You didn't give a question. You wanted a general reading, Trinity. So what I'm seeing here, give me a second here. Somebody that is generous, caring, has a good business sense, starting something new. This may be an idea that you had in the past and you might be trying to going to retry doing it. Yeah, you can do that, Chloe. Yeah, running with scissors. So it looks like you have an idea. There's something from your past that you were doing involving communications of some sort. It could be also involving education. This is all about the swords is all about communication, education, learning. And you may have had to postpone it. And maybe now is time that you want to revisit it. You're coming up with new ideas for starting something new in some part of your life. An example would be maybe you had started college and had to stop for whatever reason, and now you're going to restart it. Maybe looking in a different area. Maybe what you were doing college for in the past doesn't suit you now. So you're going to change your mind and think of something else that would benefit you in some part of your life. That's just an example of what this could be. But I feel like it's something that you started in the past. Now you're going to revisit it, but you're going to revisit it in a different direction. All right, TJ. Thank you, Irish Jesse and Metal Clips and Pollyanna, wherever you went to. TJ, are you here? You're very welcome, Mushroom Marie. You're very welcome. All right, this is for TJ. You want to know what Mercury retrograde holds. Hey, Pamela, you have a question? Oh, wow, Brenda. I didn't. Oh, I don't watch the news, so that's news to me. Hi, Sunshine. You want to know what this Mercury retrograde holds? Hey, TT. Well, take into consideration what your sign is, because Mercury retrograde will be in the sign of. Hang on one second. Mercury retrograde is going to be in the sign of Pisces this time. Pisces will be the ones that are most affected. Of course, it depends on where Pisces is in your birth chart as well, as to how it affects you. Let's see what this says. You're Sagittarius. Okay. So it may or may not affect you very much at all. It depends on whether you have Pisces in one of the more. It depends on what aspect you have Pisces in, if at all. No, shut up. You can't talk. No. Stay over there. No, stay over there. You can't come to me. Go lay down, buddy. Oh, yeah, it's tanky. Okay. Oh, my word. You've got the Queen of Swords. You're asking about Mercury retrograde, and you get the Queen of Swords. The Four of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Let me write these questions down here. I've got Sunshine coming in with a question. All right. Pamela, do you have a question? TT, do you have a question? So, what I'm seeing here, I don't think you're going to be affected too much by the Mercury retrograde. Because you've not only do you have the Queen of Swords, which is the decision maker, but you're being told here you've got the good luck card, the Four of Wands, that you will make the right decisions and things will progress as they should be in all aspects of life. So I don't foresee any major issues when it comes to Mercury retrograde. Like I always tell everybody, though, be extra careful no matter what, because we all should be careful about what we say. Words do hurt, but it's more important during Mercury retrograde. But most importantly, for in this go around, for people that are have the sign of Pisces in a prominent position, mostly the sun sign. So I don't see anything bad coming up. In fact, I see good things coming up where things will continue to progress for you. What's next for you, TT? Okay, I got you. All right, Brandon. Yeah, I know. Well, the last Mercury retrograde we had was brutal. I'm just gonna say that. It was brutal. All right, Brandon, you want to know? You want to know your financial outlook for March and April. Is that your question, Pamela? I got you, Pamela. All right. Brandon, financial outlook for March and April. Okay, I got you. Hi, Jules. Do you have a question? Do you have a question, Joel? Okay, put your question in chat. All right. This is for Brandon, financial outlook. You got the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and you got the Death card. So you got two major arcana cards here. You got the Emperor and you got the Death card. And this is telling me that you might be transitioning or changing, moving into a leadership position at your job. Oh my goodness. Stop. No, stop. Oh Lord, he came in from a different angle at me. Stop. No. Sorry about the dog. I got him blocked off from this angle over here where he usually comes in. Now he's trying to come in from that angle. So what I'm seeing, Brandon, is this is not necessarily reflecting God's source here in this situation. This could be somebody that's somebody in power that is going to create a major change, a transition. This could be you transitioning in your job. You might be improving, or not improving, but being promoted. You might be getting promoted. This could create stability. It could be a change. I see it. The Death card is a change. It creates a change. It's one that you cannot prevent. So I'm feeling like you are perhaps going to be promoted in some way. Hey, staff grabber. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I seen you. Oh, you're at work. Oh, okay. So, Brandon, what I'm seeing is the potential for promotion here in March or April. Cutting away at the stability and increasing your finances. It could throw your stability off a little bit. You know, because sometimes, you know, if you get in a leadership position or you get promoted into a higher position, that can create problems. You're very welcome, Brandon. You're very welcome. All right. Sarah is up next, and I know Sarah's at work, and we'll use the ask button. Sarah wants a general reading. And thank you, Sarah, for being a member for, I think it was 38 months. Holy smokes. Okay. You're welcome, TJ. Now I remember who you are. All right. Sarah, you got the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and the World card. Holy smokes. This is a major reading. We know temperance is about balance and harmony. The world is about completion and travel. The judgment card is about change, awakening, and freedom. Now, what do we see all together? It's like the world is bringing the balance and harmony together with change, awakening, some type of an awakening. It's not necessarily about travel as much as it is the world card connects this rainbow, which is temperance, to the phoenix, which is the judgment card. So I feel like there is a change coming. It could be some sort of an awakening that's coming, all while you maintain balance and harmony in life. There's a cycle is going to be completed. Some sort of new awakening here. Wow, that's major. All right. Who is up next? Brenda, you're up next. You want a message from your mom and dad? All righty. I wonder where I hope Pollyanna's okay. All right, we're going to start with your mom first. Oh, we got two of them coming out. So there's that Page of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And the Judgment card. So we have stability here. Yeah, okay. There you are, Pollyanna. Oh no, I'm sorry you have a migraine. I did your reading. I'm sorry, Pollyanna. I hope you feel better. So let's see what your mom is saying. Your mom is saying that you have stability. You have something that you were thinking of or you were doing in the past, dealing with communication, and you're going to revisit it. There's going to be a change. You're free to move forward with whatever this is that you started in the past and had to set it aside. I would say it has something to do with communication. Something inside of you might be awakening. So she's letting you know that you have the stability in life in all aspects, and something an idea you had in the past that you put aside for whatever reason, now's the time to change and pursue that again. So something you were pursuing in the past, you can try to pursue again. Now let's see what your message from Dad is. Well, there's going to be an awakening, so it might not have come to you yet. From your dad, we have the Hermit card, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So you might be feeling conflicted inside about something. You might be feeling conflicted inside about something, and it's time to, your dad is telling you it's time to isolate and take care of yourself, nurture yourself. And know that, be self-assured about yourself. Don't have this conflict going on. You need to take time and think about it. No more. Yeah, actually, you are, Margaret. Sorry. So you might be feeling conflicted about something, and it could be something dealing with communication over here. The two combined might be a message. The message might be the same, is what I'm trying to say. And your or your dad is telling you to be yourself, be sincere. Don't let your feelings change your mind. If you have to take time to yourself, do that. You might have to meditate to figure out what it is that you're going to revisit here. You have two major arcana cards, one in each section. So this is an awakening, this is a change, and this is isolating and thinking about it. You're very welcome, Brenda. You're very welcome. All right, Margaret, you're up next. And you have the yes or no question. So I'm going to use the runes for your question. You want to know about moving in July. And that would be a no. That is the Tiwaz rune. So that's a no. You will not be moving by July. The Tiwaz rune represents leadership and authority. So there may be somebody else that's holding you back from moving. Somebody in a leadership position. All right, Chloe. You're up next, Chloe. You want a general reading. I'm sorry, Margaret, but right now it says no. Maybe after July. But right now it's saying no for up until July as far as moving. I know the housing market's terrible, at least where I'm at. All right. Chloe, you got the 8 of Wands, King of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. You're very welcome, Pollyanna. You're very welcome. So, Chloe, you're getting messages from the universe. Probably, most likely, in a form of dreams. Usually, we think of the 8 of Wands as being the I don't know. It said no, Margaret. The answer was no from the runes. The 8 of Wands, I always think it. Sometimes I think of it as the Cupid card, but in this case, it's not. It's messages you're receiving. I feel it's messages from the universe that you're getting. That perhaps somebody in a leadership position is going to make a decision or help you make the decision. You're going to make that final decision on that move, because here we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's a completion. That's bringing something to a completion and being abundant in the process. So I know initially you wanted to know about the move. I would say it's probably going to go through. It may even be going through with the help of somebody that's in a leadership position for you. And I think you're getting messages about it in your dreams. All right, Irish Jessie. You're up next, Irish Jessie. You're very welcome, Chloe. You're very welcome. You want to know if the results will be good. Will the results be good? Will the results be good for Irish Jessie? Oh no, I didn't want that. Let's see. That is the Laguz rune. It represents flow. So I don't know if this is in regards. I know you said it's in regards to your health. To health. I don't know if it's specifically your health, but the Laguz rune represents flow, and there's a problem in flow here of something. Something's not flowing right. Something's not moving like it should. The Laguz is like water. It's like the sea or a lake where it moves and it flows. And this is telling me that something's not flowing right. Oh my. I hope everything's okay, Irish Jessie. And I hope that's... Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't give you a yes on that. Trinity. Are you here, Trinity? I hope everything's okay, Irish Jessie. You want a general reading? I know what's wrong. Ugh, hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm missing some crystals here. All right. This is for Trinity. Got the Lover's card. The Hierophant. Oh, and the Emperor. Wow. This is about making a choice when it comes to, in your case, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and say this could possibly be a romantic relationship. Perhaps you're involved with more than one person. Or perhaps you have to make a choice. Perhaps somebody has made a proposal and now you have to make a choice whether you want to follow through with it or not. And we all know when there's a proposal made and you follow through with getting married, we all think of that as being in the eyes of the higher power, the God source. This is a major reading. So What I'm seeing is you having to make a choice whether or not you accept and follow through, because the Hierophant would represent the person that would proceed, would be oversee, if in fact this is about marriage. The Hierophant would be the person that would oversee the marriage. The Emperor would be your God source. So this is about your choice, whether you make that choice to make that leap, whether you take that chance with someone to follow through with getting married. I'm trying to see if this could be anything else. The other thing that it could be is that perhaps you have somebody that's stalking you. This is all about another person. That is for sure. Somebody that you've been close to. This could also be about you needing, it could be, I could see this in a couple of different ways. Needing advice, perhaps somebody has walked away from you, and the Hierophant could also represent somebody that is a professional that gives advice, like a therapist, trying to get over a breakup. Or it also could represent a stalker. I'm really not able to pull in which of those three that it is. Only you know. This is a strong reading, though. Do you want a general reading, Steph? I hope that helps, Trinity. I hope that helps you. Pufferfish. Are you here, Pufferfish? You want advice concerning your career. Okay, I'll use the runes to answer your question, Steph. Give me 1 second. Let me write it down. All right, this is for Pufferfish. Thank you, Pollyanna. I know you're not feeling well. Guys, if you haven't checked out Metal Clips, please do. She makes the best soap. I can't tell you enough about Metal Clips soap. You buy the store-bought soap and it leaves a film on your body. Metal Clip soap does not. She also crochets beautiful clothing and other items, so please check out Metal Clip shop. And it's very reasonably priced as well. I can't talk. Mercury retrograde. What can I say? Shadow period. All right. You want advice concerning your career. Oh, we have the Two of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. Perhaps there's an offering being made to you that you have to take into consideration. And you're going to focus on which one you decide. So I feel somebody you have options here with your career. That's why you have the Two of Pentacles. You have to make a choice. Which direction to go. Somebody's making an offering here with the Three of Pentacles. Do you take that Three of Pentacles? Somebody may be offering you more money. And so you've got your focus on which one you're going to choose. But I feel like somebody is going to offer you more money. And that's the decision you're going to make, is to pick that one. The one that offers you more money. That's what I think the offering is going to be, is more money. I agree, Brenda. The prices are good and the shipping is not that expensive. And the soap lasts a very long time. All right. She also makes scrubs as well and other things, lotions as well. So, pufferfish, my advice is somebody is going to make an offering that you can't refuse. You're focusing on your options, your decision, but I feel like somebody's going to come in and make you an offer that you can't refuse. All right. Who is up next? Let me see. Crazy Polaroid, are you here? There you are. You have a yes or no question, so I'm going to pull out the runes for this. You're very welcome, Pufferfish. You're very welcome. All right. You want to know if Donnell will reach out this weekend? And that's a yes. That's the Issa rune. That represents there could be a challenge involved, but Donnell is going to reach out. That is the Issa rune. You're very welcome, Crazy Polaroid. You're very welcome. That's a definite yes, because it can turn either direction and still be a yes. Metal Clips, you want a message from your mom. Awesome. That's going to be awesome, Metal Clips. No, I'm only taking one question, Steph. I've already been on here for over an hour. All right. Metal Clips wants a message from Mom. We've got the Six of Swords. Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this to me is, she's telling you, she's giving you help and advice concerning your business. She's telling you to move away from ideas that don't work. So I'm sure that you've had many ideas. I'm sure you've tested many things. Here, rather, the Eight of Pentacles. You've focused on many things, doing many things for your business. And your mom is telling you, she's not telling you anything you don't already know. The things that aren't catching on with your business, she's telling you to move away from that and maybe look towards the future with new ideas. I think maybe you may have started doing that. So, and just know that she sees that you're doing that you are focusing on maybe changing up your ideas and maybe looking in a different direction. But you have stability here. This is stability. So you have stability. It's just maybe you're focusing on newer ideas where you want to grow more. And so, yes, go get, well, it depends on where you live at, but yeah, it is every Thursday and Sunday as well. Sunday, though, I don't do questions. I only do questions on Thursdays. So your mom, just so you know, your mom knows that you've got new ideas, and that's the best way to go, is to get away from things that don't work and maybe look into coming up with new ideas, leaving old ideas in the past. And I think you're already focused on that. She's just confirming what you're already doing. All right, Jeebus, you're up next. You want to know what you need to know for the month of March. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. What do you need to know for the month of March? Okay, I'll be here Sunday, go getter. I'm live on Sunday as well. I just do general readings and angel numbers on Sunday. We got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords. Oh boy. And we have the Ace of Wands. Look at that. We have a sword fight here. You're overthinking things. You're putting too much thought into something. And here, this is about a new start. Maybe it's learning new information. It could be taking a class, something you're passionate about. There's a whole brand new start right here. But this one is battling this one. And that's why you're overthinking. Do you go with what you think is right, or do you go with what you feel is right? Do you start something that you think is right? Or do you start something that you feel is right? You have to make a decision because you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it right now. It's keeping you up at night. Yeah, I fill up very quickly. My list fills up very quickly. So these two aces, this is about new starts. This could be about a new start, new communication with someone, perhaps somebody you feel some way towards, and you don't know what to think about it. You're not sure how to think about it. So this could be you starting new communication with somebody that you are passionate about. But look, they're fighting. That's because the reason they're fighting is because they're, aw, thank you so much for that, Go Getter. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. We have members only lives on Tuesdays at the same time. Now in the summer, my hours will change in the summer. When we start getting the heat and the hot weather, my hours will change. Just so everybody knows. Thank you for that. So, Jeebus, it looks like new communication or starting something new information, something you're passionate about. But you're thinking too much about it. You got it on your mind too much. Don't overthink it. If you overthink it, then they'll be in conflict with each other. All right, Love Light. Are you here, Love Light? You're very welcome, Jeebus. You're very welcome. Okay. You want to know the Scorpio's feelings towards you. It could be, yes, Jeebus. It very well could be. That Ace of Wands would be an indication. The Ace of Swords would be an indication that maybe you need to break open the communication with that person. All right. Scorpio's feelings towards you. We have the Temperance card. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh. Aha. And we have the Hierophant card. Oh, that's a good one. So, look at that. I couldn't line that up any better if I tried. Are you getting married? Love Light? Is there going to be a marriage proposal? Is this something you're wishing for? Because you've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, followed with the Temperance card. Oh, I think it's going to be more than just moving in with him there, Love Light. The Hierophant could represent you coming up with some sort of a contract or some sort of a something professional, we'll say. But this could also result in you more than just you moving in with him, with the Scorpio. So there might be a surprise. You might be, I don't know if you're wishing that the Scorpio would ask you to marry them, and that wish might be fulfilled. And there is balance and harmony. So this looks like an altar. If you look at it, the rainbow looks like an altar. Are you going to be at the altar? Is that what your ultimate wish is, to be married? I think it's coming. I think it's coming there, love light. It is coming. Scorpio's not on, well, Scorpio isn't aboard. Here, this would be your Scorpio card. Or is potential to be a Scorpio card. All right. Sunshine. Are you here, Sunshine? You're very welcome, love light. You're very welcome. Are you here, Sunshine? Sunshine, are you here? Did you have a question, Joel? Because I didn't write it down. I missed your question. If you wrote a question, I missed it. I apologize. I don't always see chat. That's the problem with this. If you have a question, can you rewrite it in chat for me, please? I'd appreciate it. I apologize for missing your the first time you put it in chat. TT, are you here, TT? I'm almost done, so you see Ken proposing to me. Okay, I got you. That's a yes or no question, so I will use the runes for that. All right, this is for TT. TT wants to know what's next. What's next for TT? What's next for TT? We have the King of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Five of Swords. Oh, we have two kings. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So, TT, I feel like somebody may be communicating with you concerning commitment, some type of a commitment. But I also see here where there is, I don't know if it's a disagreement with another person or if it's you that is having trouble with a decision. You may be having trouble making a decision that creates a change. The change being that someone else steps in and helps you. Somebody that's wise and has knowledge. Somebody that's committed to you and want to see the best for you. So what I see is either you're in your own mind conflicted about something, but you have to let go of the negative communication that you're thinking. That's a change that you make. And so I feel somebody is stepping in and assisting you, somebody that's committed to you and helping you, leading you in the right direction. So I feel like maybe your thoughts are not in agreement with each other. You're conflicted you have an internal conflict going on that creates a change, and someone else is helping you with a decision. All right, I'm going to do Sunshine. Sunshine, are you here? Before I move on to the last three, because the last three are all runes. Well, Sunshine can listen back and hear their reading. Sunshine wants to know there you are. Jewel, the question you asked me, I will be using, I'm not taking any more today, Hooligan. If you want to come back on Sunday, I do general readings on Sunday, but my list is closed for today. Jewel, the question you asked is a yes or no question. I get better results with runes. All right, Sunshine. What's coming that you don't see? Six of Wands, a victory. Ace of Pentacles, something new. And the Queen of Wands. So it looks like there is something new coming in. You're going to be starting something new in some part of your life. And it's going to be a good thing that you're starting. There may be assistance. You may have the energy to do it. You're going to be victorious at whatever it is that you're starting. But you've got something new that you're going to start. Okay, go-getter. Thank you for being here, and thank you for becoming a member. So what's coming that you don't see is there's something new coming into your life that you don't see. It'll be some type of a victory. It's some sort of energetic victory, whether it's a love victory that you're looking for, or perhaps it's you want somebody to be more sincere and self-assured, somebody that's nurturing. No, I haven't got to you yet, Pamela. I think you're up next. So, Sunshine, thank you, TT. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate that. So, Sunshine, you have something new coming your way. I feel like it has to do with either love or energy. There's something energetic coming towards you. It's a good thing. There's a victory here. The Six of Wands represents victory. So you have something good coming your way. There you go. Well, there you go. They are coming. It's coming your way and you don't see it coming. All right. Next up. Pamela, you're up next, I believe. Yep. Pamela, you're up next. You want to know about the paperwork, if it's good. You want to know if it's good information in that paperwork. The last one was for Sunshine that I just read. I have Pamela, Steph, and then you, Jewel. All right, Pamela. The paperwork. Good. Yes. So this is the Fihu rune. This represents abundance. This represents luck and abundance. This is the Fihu rune. If you're expecting money, then you probably will get it. That's definitely a yes here. All right, Steph. Are you here, Steph? Are you here, Steph? You wanted to know if you move back to the location where you used to be, where will you have more peace? Mr. JM, I didn't even see your comment earlier. I apologize. Steph, yes, if you move, there will be more peace. That is the Tiwaz rune. It represents honor, justice, leadership, and authority. Mr. JM, I didn't even see you in the comments. I apologize. The comments go by so quick, I don't see them sometimes. So, Steph, yes. The answer for you is yes. That's the Tiwaz rune. It represents honor, justice, leadership, and authority. Do you want a reading, Mr. JM? Put your question in chat, please. I did not see you put a question in chat earlier. Joel, you want to know the energy towards... You're very welcome, Pamela. You're very welcome. Mr. JM, if you have a question, put it in chat, because I didn't even see you in chat, much less your question. I apologize. I don't always see things when I'm reading. Joel, are you here, Joel? Okay, I got your question. You'll be after Joel. You'll be after Joel. You want to know your Ken's energy towards you. That's all right, Steph. Joel, are you here? Okay, I got your question. Energy around Ken proposing to you in the future. I wasn't trying to bypass you, Mr. JM. I just didn't see you. I apologize. All right, so Joel, you got the high priestess with the book on it. You have the tower. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So you want to know, wait a minute, the energy around Ken proposing to you in the future. You already know that the high priestess is telling me you already know. Your expectations are too high. You need to rethink your expectations from Ken, and maybe slow down a little. The tower will make you slow down. But you already knew this. The high priestess is the one that's telling me that you already have the gut feeling that you're pushing it too high with Ken, and you need to slow things down. There's things that you have to make a decision on. You may have to look for guidance in some form of communication here. But the energy right now, I would say the energy, you wanted to know the energy around Ken proposing to you in the future. Your expectations are too high right now. You need to give it time. Come back down to earth. Spend a little more time with Ken before expecting that proposal. Because right now expecting a proposal might be a little too much. Yes, that's in the future. Wait until in the future to expect the proposal. All right, Mr. JM. Yours is a yes or no question. I'm going to use the runes for that. You want to know, will you be victorious in the court case against your siblings? And that is a no. You will not be successful. That is the Manaz rune. It's in reverse. The Manaz rune represents self, mankind, culture, and friends. But being in reverse, it means the opposite. So they're not your friends. And the court case is not going to go very well. If you're going against more than one sibling, it's not going to work out for you. You're fighting a losing battle here. I wish I could give you better news, but I go with the runes. The runes have been more accurate. Staff Grabber can attest to that. I wish I could give you better news, Mr. JM. You're very welcome. That is it for today. It's starting to get a lot colder in here, and I've got air holes in this RV and my fingers are getting froze. So I'll be back on Sunday, same time on Sunday. General readings and angel numbers, no questions on Sunday. And for members, we will be live on Tuesday. If you have a topic, think about it now so we can figure it out before next Tuesday comes. Oh, I'm going to, Pollyanna. I'm going to. It's really cold here. We got snow on the ground, about a half an inch, I'd say. With that being said, I send much love, many blessings to everybody. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. If you're living in a place where it's cold, stay warm. If you're living in a place where it's hot, stay cold. If you can, always try to be kind. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost anything. Everybody have a good evening, and I hope to see you all back on Sunday. I'll see you later.